Where are your headquarters? Answer my question.
Make him answer.
Find out if he's still conscious. Where are your headquarters? All right, for the last time. Where are your headquarters? You aren't being very intelligent. Give it another turn.
Oh. You.
What did you say?
You can go fly a kite, buddy.
All right, Sergeant, that's enough. Medic, take over here.
Aren't you afraid of killing?
They just have to give me the password. It stops immediately.
Does that ever happen?
Rarely. These guys are tough. I don't like having to send a man there either, sir. But we've learned all we can from our reconnaissance photos. It's the only way to get more information.
But why choose this obscure village in the middle of Siberia?
They're constructing a rocket base in that area, near a little village named Komsa. The local peasants call it Star Town. We think they're planning it as a space flight center.
And you think we can place a man in there?
There's a good chance. With any luck, we can get him right into their inner security ring. We've recently made a valuable contact in Moscow.
Who will you send?
A man named Heller. Born in Latvia, now a naturalized American citizen. He knows all there is to know about Russian history and customs.
Oh, there you are, beautiful. We rang for you all night long last night. The only one who answered was an intern.
If you were sick, we'd look after you day and night.
The doctor will be very glad to hear that you've recovered so quickly.
Sweet, cold, and no imagination at all.
He means the lemonade. I don't suppose your medicine cabinet includes a bottle of gin.
Just to keep our spirits up.
Yeah.
Against the rules, but I'll bring you a tranquilizer.
Well, we've got our own tranquilizers.
When? What do you suppose that training was for?
I've no idea. Anyway, I'll bet you one thing. We'll never be able to use it. They school you in jungle combat, then they send you to the North Pole.
Yeah. First we have Russian, Malayan, and a couple of Chinese dialects crammed into us. And they almost kill us to make sure we can keep our mouths shut.
That's the Army.
What next? Tovarich.
Living the part already, eh, Captain Heller?
Captain Heller? What part are you talking about, comrade? I'm a lumber expert.
Allow me to introduce Pavel Antonovich Semyonov.
Excellent. How do you like your assignment, Captain?
Well, it's full of question marks, sir. I'll be playing it strictly by ear. There's just one thing I'm sure of. It won't be easy.
Take a look at this, comrade. Looks like the Americans may be trying to send us a visitor.
A CIA agent. He's after our rocket secrets. What if he succeeds?
That would be bad. I've come to like it here in Moscow.
Kamerad Barankova.
Ah, Lyudmila Barankova. This is a surprise. It's a pleasure to see you.
I promised I would look in before leaving.
Ah, then your mind is really made up.
Uh-huh.
That's too bad. This is my adjutant, Marta Barbinskaya.
How do you do? Hello.
But why Komsa? Why not Odessa? Or at least Sebastopol?
But Siberia is where they need help. It's a young country.
Ah, yes, and it needs young people, I know. But there's work to be done here in Moscow, too. You could just as well stay here.
Yes. As Mrs. Andrei Karpuchin, you mean?
I'll send a letter concerning you to our KGB representative there. You get in touch with him if you should have any problems, huh?
But as political secretary, you know I'll be working in a completely different section.
Koms is a restricted area, after all. You could run into anything. You've no idea how fascinating military security is for some people.
Austrian Airlines Flight 901 to Warsaw and Moscow is now loading. Passengers are requested to proceed to gate number 7. Austrian Airlines Flight 901 to Warsaw and Moscow is now loading. Passengers are requested to proceed to gate number 7.
You're taking your entire winter collection to Russia. Can you tell us why you're doing this?
Yes, to promote better relations.
Austrian Airlines Flight 901 to Warsaw and Moscow. Immediate departure at gate number 7. Austrian Airlines Flight 901 to Warsaw.
Hurry up, you'll miss the flight.
Immediate departure at gate number 7.
Would you like to take the window seat?
No, thanks. I just want to rest. I'm from Boston. B.B. Randall's my name.
My name is Germaine. I'm very excited about seeing Moscow. Have you ever been there before?
No, but we'll get to see the showroom and the inside of our hotel, that's all. It's always like that. Never any fun.
Oh, hello.
Haven't we met?
Excuse me?
I guess I was mistaken.
I'd like to welcome you to Moscow. I hope you had a good flight. My name is Marta Baranskaya of the Russian Information Office. I'll be your interpreter during your stay.
Here are the passports for the fashion delegation.
That's fine.
You've got 10 models and 6 reporters.
I'll enter them and give them back to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
We'll be meeting again in half an hour for a small reception. The elevator's over here.
You know, I'd almost swear that we've met before.
My name is Hurleyman. I represent a couple of Swiss newspapers.
I'm positive we met in New York.
New York? No, I'm afraid that's impossible. I haven't been to New York. I was once in Los Angeles. I flew via the North Pole.
May I see those passports?
Certainly, camarade.
Thank you. Thomas Hurleman, journalist. He has a room that is monitored?
Yes, camarade.
I hope you're going to enjoy your stay in Moscow.
Thank you.
Anything else I can do?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Start recording.
Come in.
Hello. Do you remember me now? Don't tell me you've forgotten this. Or this.
I'm sorry, but this is the first time I ever see your charming birthmarks.
Now look, what are you playing at? You know we've met. You're not going to put me off this way. Oh, come on, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Now I won't be so bored.
I must say, as a Swiss, I prefer to be bored.
Oh, is that so? Well, you listen to me, you big stuck-up phony. Don't you remember the Waldorf Astoria and the roof garden and those martinis in your room? You were so happy because you'd just been promoted. You were crazy about me then. But now I'm just a little nobody, is that it?
Oh, BB. How can you models manage to be so stupid? This city isn't New York, and we're not in the Waldorf Astoria. Can't you get that through your mini brain? You've placed me in a very difficult position, BB.
Alert the floor guards.
There's trouble in room 45. Alert all floor guards. Alert all floor guards.
Hello, this is Comrade Rostov on the 4th floor. What? Oh, yes, I'll check on it right away. You'd better send up some men to help me. Oh, fine.
This is for personnel only.
Excuse me, do you have a light?
What is it? What has happened? Where's Hurleyman?
Can you help me? This man is sick.
Just a moment ago. He came down in the elevator. We can't let him get away.
You, check this door. Look behind all the boxes. And you, go look in the boiler room. You go help him in the storeroom. What about the laundry? He could be there.
Colonel Cappuccini, emergency.
Listen, the whole thing was a mistake. I've no idea who he is. Oh, come on, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. Now I won't be so bored. Oh, is that so? Well, you listen to me, you big stuck-up phony. Don't you remember the Waldorf Astoria and the roof garden and those martinis in your room? You were so happy because you'd just been promoted.
To what rank?
Why should that interest you since it was someone else?
All right. I'm willing to accept that story. If you'll tell me the name of the man you confused him with.
My name is Pavel Antonovich Semenov. I was born in Smolensk, August 21st, 1930.
Your father?
Anton Nikitovich Semenov, a tool maker. He was killed in Kiev in April of 44.
Your tea.
Thank you.
Are you absolutely positive that no one followed you here?
Would I have come otherwise?
Ah, I hope you're right.
Go back to your room. You two were not supposed to meet.
I was simply curious about the poodle who's replacing Comsa.
You'll get the French passport for this. Go back to your room.
Your papers, please.
Comrade Semyonov.
Thank you.
I'll be with you in just a minute. You said the provisions car went to Olenek?
Yes, Olenek. I forgot to switch it over to the trunk line. What can I do? Should I shoot myself for it?
You needn't bother. The crew back at the lumber works will string us both up. They've had nothing but cabbage soup for 4 days now. They won't take that much longer.
All right. It was a mistake. Can I help it? I don't suppose you ever make mistakes, do you?
Of course not. And I'm in Comsa because I like it. Our new construction supervisor. I'm glad you're here. My name is Dombrowski. I'm the camp superintendent.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Comrade Dombrowski. I don't suppose I should bother putting my papers away. They've only been checked on 6 times so far.
Our political secretary will want to see them. But after that, you'll be free to come and go as you like. Get him on. Hey. Eating quarters. I'll show you around the rest of the place before you meet the others.
With this slop they feed you here, a pretty little comrade will go running back to Moscow in a hurry.
Who's your foreman? I'll ask him if you work as well as your mouth does.
Look for yourself, Comrade Secretary. We work 12 hours a day, and this is what they feed us. How do you expect us to keep going on that?
You know the reason as well as I do. We told you that the station master sent the provision cart
We know what the station master did. We aren't really interested in whose fault this is. We want 3 meals a day, decent meals.
If you have any complaints, then report them to your camp superintendent. He is responsible
Then what did they send you down here for anyhow? Was it to check up on us? There's nothing wrong with our party loyalty. The trouble's with this rotten soup we get. Do they feed you swill like this in Moscow?
No soup can be as rotten as your behavior, comrade.
And you could learn 1 or 2 lessons in good behavior as well, young lady.
Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up.
I'll go in and get you some more soup from the kitchen.
Comrade Ludmila Varankova. This is Comrade Semyonov.
Pavel Antonovich.
How do you do? You have to get some food here. These men are hungry. They're ready for mutiny. What do you expect me to say when they come whining to me? They're going to learn discipline. I won't let them insult me
That
again.
was Ivan. He's a troublemaker. I punish him good, don't worry.
You stay out of it. That's my job.
He'll regret this.
Excuse me for interfering, but just what are you going to do with him, Comrade Secretary? He's already in Siberia.
And have you got something against Siberia, Comrade Semenov?
No, on the contrary. In the last 2 minutes, I find that I have just begun to appreciate its charms.
Well, I hope that you'll continue to be enthusiastic, comrade. Goodbye.
Another question, comrade, if you can spare the time. I would like to introduce myself to the head of the rocket base tomorrow. Can you arrange it for me?
Comrade Alexov will let you know when he wants to see you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's very serious. 10 whole days since he disappeared, and he still hasn't been found.
Comrade?
There is no way he could have gotten out of Moscow without our knowing it. He is in this city someplace. He'll have to come out sooner or later.
Then you think you'll catch him?
With time and patience.
In the past few days, our monitors have intercepted several secret radio transmissions which may have to do with the American agent. Naturally, they're all in code.
Where are they coming from?
We've narrowed it down to this area near the Goki Bridge. And just as soon as we've gotten it pinned down a bit closer, we'll make a house-to-house search.
Why won't you listen to me? Why don't we go to your brother's place in Galena?
We can't just walk out of the house and disappear. These things must be planned first.
If we wait longer, it may be too late.
We'll leave just as soon as we possibly can. Meanwhile, I must send this message. 3, 2, 1, 0 hour.
Lost it. He's gone off the air. If he'd just keep on 10 seconds more, I know I'd have him.
Get your notebook. To the directors of all secret installations in top security sector 5, I would like a full report on newcomers who have arrived in your area. This will especially apply to anyone who has reported to work anytime after the 3rd. I need complete and detailed information. Fingerprints, description, and photograph.
All right, you can let them through.
Comrade Dombrowski has been waiting for 3 years, and I'm being introduced to Alexov after 5 days. To whom do I owe the honor?
I felt it would do the people in the lumber works a great deal of good if they were free of you for 1 day.
Is that a compliment?
You go left here.
Your friend Ivan.
I've been waiting for you. Come right in.
Comrade Alexov is a very important man, and he knows it, so respect above all. I'm afraid I'd better warn you about Comrade Semenov.
Well, that's an original introduction.
If you aren't careful, he'll reorganize your whole camp for you. He's already started at the lumber works.
Won't you sit down?
You know, it's amazing how much her opinion of me has risen lately. I hear nothing but praise. It's getting to be a little embarrassing.
Come in.
I'm sorry. We need the statistics on the rocket site in order to complete our data sheet.
I'll get them. Can I offer you a drink?
On an empty stomach?
It won't be empty once you have a drink in it. Tell Peter to bring us a bottle of vodka from the dining hall.
Oh, Comrade Ludmilla. Glad you're here. It'll save me a trip to your office. They want us to run a check on all newcomers who've arrived since October 3rd.
Since the 3rd?
Yes, that's right.
Then that'll include me. I came on the 5th.
Then you might as well give us your fingerprints while you're here.
They're checking new men working in Kamsa. They're bound to catch Heller.
He needs at least another couple of days.
Couple of days. Couple of weeks is more like it.
Assuming he does do the job, he'll have the whole KGB on his trail. What can we do for him?
Pray.
Does Heller know that?
Every man knows the odds before he leaves here.
The truck is full of provisions.
What's happening?
Take a look. Whoever it was originally meant for, we have it now.
Better than cabbage soup. Why don't you fix it so the boys at the lumber camp get some too?
You mean we should sort of borrow the contents?
A kind of disappearing act, abracadabra, huh?
Exactly.
Come in.
Go right in.
Tovarich.
Hello, comrade.
I brought that production report you asked me to draw up.
All right, it's all clear. Let's go. Hurry. Start it.
Oh, just one sip of vodka. Haven't you any heart? You can see how sick I am. Would you let me die like a dog in the street?
Vodka? Are you crazy? Go and see the doctor. He'll give you something to cure you. Now get out of here, you fat pig.
Pig yourself. You stuff your gullet while we starve to death. You got lots of vodka in the back, but you just put it away for yourself. Oh, Holy Mother of Kazan, have you ever met such a selfish slob?
Hurry up. Ivan can't hold him forever. Let's go.
For a glass of vodka, you can have it.
Why, you ought to be ashamed, you big drunkard. You would actually sell the Holy Mother of Kazan for a drink?
I hope lightning strikes you dead. Huh? It worked beautifully. I'll see you back at the camp.
All we need to do is place the order for the machines. I have permission from the company. They could be here in 14 days.
Watch it now. Watch it. Let go of me. I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing to...
Excuse me, comrade. I'd better see what's going on. I'll be back in a second.
Sir.
Pick him up. We shall start the
Don't talk to me that way. Lenin shook my hand once, and you're calling me a thief? Search me if you dare.
Don't worry.
We'll shouting immediately. What's going on here?
I'm innocent, I swear it. They've got no right to accuse me.
Hello? Comrade Alexov's office. No, I'm sorry. Step down from there. The blueprints for the new launching site? No, I don't know whether they've been completed or not. I'll have Comrade Alexov call you as soon as he comes in. Certainly. Goodbye.
He began whining about the stomachache to distract me while his friends came and drove off with our vodka. He's a thief, a traitor to the state.
You can't fool you.
Excuse me just 1 minute. Ivan Ivanovich is an honorable man, a particularly hard-working man. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
But you've shown me no proof whatsoever. That truck could just as well have been stolen on the way.
Between the station and here?
Yes. But if the accusation proved to be true, we will naturally make up any losses from our next shipment of supplies.
That's a fine solution for you, but it doesn't do us much good. You see, we've got 10 rocket specialists coming here. What do I serve them, prune juice or cabbage soup like your workers?
You took a class enemy, comrade. I'm sure that the rocket specialists will be able to laugh it off.
Comrade, you're a real friend. Only be careful. Comrade Barakova will have your head when she finds out what you did.
What do I care? Kind of man eat for once?
It's a wonderful party. Where is our benefactor?
Where is Pavel Antonovich? A toast to Pavel Antonovich! A toast to our comrade!
What's the message? Have you got it decoded yet?
Here it is, sir. Mission completed. Suspicions concerning Gamma Omega 17 confirmed. Am bringing microfilm. Escape tonight. Will report tomorrow same time.
Have a drink, comrade. There's lots more. We don't have to live like dogs.
It's Comrade Barenkova. There. Just over. Stop! Stop this at once! So you're nothing but a pack of thieves. And here I was defending you.
There's no reason to get upset, comrade. Be human for once. Come on over and have a drink with us.
So, they were right. You were in on that robbery this afternoon. Who else?
Are you sure you know what you're talking about, comrade? Robbery is a very strong word.
Who else was at the rocket base today? I'll give you
Go on,
1 minute to answer.
Comrade Seminov.
Yes, just a moment.
It's the secretary. She knows everything. She's going to arrest my grandfather and Grisha, too.
All right, I'll be right there.
I've never seen her so angry.
You will report to the camp superintendent tomorrow morning. I trust he'll be sober by that time.
Actually, I'm the one who's behind this. I engineered the whole thing.
I hope you realize the responsibility you have just taken on for your friends, Comrade Seminov.
That's why I'm here. It's not really serious, comrade.
I knew he wouldn't let us down.
Can't you just forget it?
Thieves must be treated as thieves.
Then I'm your man. Do you want to shoot me now, or can you wait until morning?
Must we discuss it here?
You don't think she'll really arrest him?
She wouldn't dare.
You put me in a very tough spot.
I know, but don't worry. We can straighten things out with Alexov.
That's not what I mean. It's the fact that you made me look like a fool in front of all the men. You treated me like a little schoolgirl. Now I'm finished at this camp. Don't you understand that?
I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention. I know you like these people. It's just that you don't always succeed in showing it.
But that's your fault. You do nothing but make things more difficult for me. Before you ever came to Komsa, I was hoping that I could count on you. But you were so rude and arrogant, right from the very start.
Ludmila, you know that up till now you've done your best to prove how little you needed my help.
That isn't the point. I'm not asking you for your help. I mean, as one colleague to another, that is, we could at least be friends, couldn't we?
As one colleague to another? Of course.
It's possible. Isn't it?
It's possible. Is that one you, the one on the left?
Which one?
Pavel Antonovich Semyonov, I have been waiting for you. Just what sort of man are you? A traitor to your country? To your friends?
You're wrong, Ivan. I am not a traitor to my country. I am an American. Don't do it.
We'll do it.
He wants 500 rubles, then he'll lend us his car.
What's 500 rubles, for God's sakes, just so long as we get away from here?
Good evening, comrades.
Good evening.
You are Hilarion Aliyev?
Yes.
We are from KGB.
May you rest in peace, Ivan Ivanovich.
I'd like to know why he was at the river at 6 in the morning. Trying to walk off his hangover, I guess.
New employees since the 3rd. How long to check them all out?
I hope that our man will turn up somewhere in the first series. Then we should know in an hour or two.
Or even sooner if Comrade Aleyev breaks down.
How often must I say it? I don't know the man. All he did was pick up a letter from me.
And who gave you the letter? Come, comrade, you must know who gave you the letter. Well?
I don't know him either. I'd never seen him before. I told you that. Why won't you believe me?
I suppose this unknown man also provided your radio transmitter. Answer me. You'll save yourself a great deal of trouble.
Or would you rather have your wife do the answering for you?
She knows nothing. I swear it. She knows nothing. I swear it.
Aliyev, you're lying and you know it.
No.
You can stop the interrogation. Comrade Colonel, we found him. The fingerprints are identical.
Good work. Well, we now have the agent's name. Semyonov. Where is he?
In Komsa.
I've been waiting for you. Why won't you look at me? Has something changed since last night?
Yes, it has. I'm an American. Telephone in your room. Ludmilla.
Ignatieff at the rocket base. I'm sorry to wake you, comrade, but Colonel Capuchin wants to speak to you personally.
Well, how are you, Comrade Ludmila? Settling down all right? How would you feel if I were to come down and see you very soon? Would you be glad? I've got something to do in your area. Oh, by the way, you know a certain Semyonov, don't you?
Yes. He's the top engineer in the lumber works.
Excellent. I'd like you to bring him with you to a conference tomorrow morning at 10 in Comrade Ignatyev's office at the base. I'll be there myself, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again. Good night, Ludmila.
I'm looking forward to seeing you too. Good night, Comrade Colonel.
A CIA agent, and he has to end up in ComSA of all places.
Unbelievable. I thought these people were screened down to the last detail. I left him alone in here.
In the truck, all of you. Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
Get out. Shoot me. I can never go back now.
Can't you go any faster?
There's only one course open to you. Come with me.
No. No.
Welcome to ComSA, Comrade Colonel.
Where's Comrade Voronkov and Major Ignatieff?
Our call didn't reach you in time, I'm afraid. Comrade Ignatieff has taken a squad to the lumber works.
To the lumber works? Where's Semyonov?
Your order for his arrest came a little late.
That's the Jeep from the lumber works. We put new tires on it only last week.
We found this near the bridge, Comrade Colonel.
That's just the way I would have faked an accident myself.
You have no trouble putting yourself in Semyonov's place, do you?
I even know which direction he's taken.
He's like a mouse in a trap. All the roads and railway stations within the area are being watched.
To the north, too?
The north? To the north, there's the Taiga, the mountains. If he goes there, he'll either starve or freeze to death.
No. We'll find them up in Olenek.
Something's gone wrong. He should have reported by now.
May I ask if a definite escape route was planned, sir?
Of course there was. That is assuming that everything went off all right. He had 4 points of contact on his way to the border.
Yeah, but the Moscow end's been wrecked. He's on his own now.
What about you, Captain?
You mean a para-rescue operation, sir?
Is your leg all right?
You can toss me out at 6,000 feet and I'll make it. Provided the chute opens.
Okay, but smile while you can. We don't have time to get you over by the normal routes.
Rest here. The horse needs water. I'll do it. I'll be back in a minute.
The main thing is they see us. That'll drive them deeper into the Taiga and the mountains.
Why didn't you tell me it was this bad?
I didn't know you were also a specialist in medicine.
There are a lot of things you don't know about me.
The one thing that I do know about you, that you are an American agent.
And not a very good one since I met you. But I'll have to pull myself together if we're to get out of here alive.
What country we belong to is so unimportant now. But it will become important later on.
No. You'll forget that as soon as you realize how much I love you.
My mother gave me some visiting cards for my birthday. I found the idea a little bit silly, but even so, I treasured them. And now, I won't ever need them again.
But you like the new ones even better. Ludmila Heller, 37 West 57th Street, New York, 19. Telephone, Plaza 9, 7966.
Yes. But who will I give them to?
take the gun. Stay right here. Thank you. Another minute and we'd have had it.
The trick is to try to pick off the leader of the pack. Once you kill him, then the rest will run away. That's an ugly wound. If it's not looked after, he'll soon be done for. Is this your wife?
Yes, she's my wife.
People who hide in the Taiga have a good reason.
Here, make yourself a little more human. It's impossible to see what you really look like.
Irresistible. I warn you.
I'm sure you are. But if you want me to treat your leg, you'll have to take your pants off. How did it happen?
I got involved with a female bear, but she was a little bit too much for me.
You should be a little more particular in your choice of companions.
Yes, I agree. You'd be perfect.
I am afraid I'll have to keep you here.
I should have stayed with my bear.
All right, all right. Welcome to our unofficial little colony. Take care of their packs. The horse is wounded. Well, come on, you needn't be afraid of these jailbirds. They do what I tell them to do. Leave them alone, Professor. That goes for all of you. You don't behave and you know what I'll do to you. Some people find it hard to recover from a broken neck. Now, friends, I've brought you two who are in need of help.
Why two? The woman can help us with the work. We don't need any more men.
I'll wring your neck. Political refugees. Go make some tea for us. yourselves at home. The tea will warm you up. Your face is beautiful, you know that? Like Natasha, my little sister. I've got a picture of her. Here she is. Natasha. She was lovely. Some monster ruined her life. But God punished him severely.
And you were his instrument of justice.
I got 40 years for it, if that's what you call justice.
So you decided not to stay?
You catch on very quickly. You've heard about the jailbreak last year? Over 200 got out. Well, that was us.
And those outside, they're the only ones who are still alive?
It was a hard winter. The wolves were so hungry they ate each other.
Your tea.
I need a rifle and 2 horses. Is that enough to cover it?
It's enough. Tomorrow, I'll ride into Olonek.
Look what I found.
Well, well. She's a government agent, is she?
Get behind me. Let her go. She hasn't hurt you.
All right, you can start with the girl.
after. They'll see us. The town's on fire! The town's on fire!
Land there! I want a closer look.
Ludmila Barankova! Pavel Semyonov!
Bring some of those people to me.
Halt! Halt! I will shoot!
I did it. I burned out his eyes.
Where are they? The man and the woman who are here.
He was a sinner, so I took my torch and burned out his eyes. He won't look at another woman.
How are you feeling?
It doesn't hurt anymore. But my arm is numb. I don't feel anything in it at all.
Well, it looks so much better anyway. Yuri's bark juice is miraculous.
If you love me, then don't stay here with me any longer. Go ahead without me. You might make it on your own.
Now, what would I do on my own without you?
Get used to the idea, Pavlichka. Very soon.
But you have the entire army at your disposal. A ski battalion, a reconnaissance unit. Are you going to tell me the two of them have turned into moles?
Maybe your two lovebirds aren't heading south now at all. Maybe they're just sitting it out somewhere patiently until the excitement dies down.
Well, if you're correct, Comrade Marta, we won't give them a chance to be patient.
Ludmila?
Ludmila needs something a lot stronger than bark juice.
I need your snowshoes, Yuri. I'm going to Olenek. She'll die without penicillin.
How about me? I know Olenek.
You need a prescription for penicillin.
And how are you planning to get it?
I'll figure something out.
You're going to have to do a lot of figuring from now on.
Why?
When I was still a lad, I found a young buzzard who'd fallen out of his nest. I tried to put him back, but his mother didn't want him anymore. She turned on him. So I took him home, and I made him a nest of his own. I even brought him field mice that I hunted in the fields. But he'd have none of it. I tried every trick I could think of, but nothing worked. He refused to eat. What do you think he was missing? He died.
She won't die.
Then you must love her more than I ever did my little buzzard.
I'll be back. До свидания.
До свидания. That's one thing you can be sure of. He'll come back.
Yes. Well, your leg is in perfect shape now. I'll sign the release form as soon as you're ready. Then you can go.
Now, hold on, Doc. Why are you in such a hurry? You don't mean you're gonna chase me out already? Just as we were starting to get acquainted? What are the chances of a little outpatient treatment?
If you should have any trouble with it, stop in again. I'll be glad to look at your leg anytime.
My leg? And that's the only thing that interests you? Hey.
Please get ready now. I need your room.
You do great in the Marines.
Are you a doctor?
Yes.
I have bad pains right here. Maybe it's my appendix.
That would be an odd place for it. Please go to the waiting room. I'll see you as soon as I can.
Jimmy, how do you...
Comrade Borderton, if you please.
What are you doing here?
You need help, pal, badly. They got your picture up all over the place. Who's the girl?
Excuse me, I have to change the bed now.
Can't it wait until later?
But I thought you were leaving today.
Yes, but I'll come back in a quarter of an hour, all right? Thank you. What about the girl?
The mission is completed. Here's the film. You take it out.
Sorry, pal. It's not that easy. We'll both take it out. You and me.
I told you she needs penicillin by tonight or she'll die. And she's going to live.
Walk through that door. And I warn you, you'll never be able to go back.
So long, Jimmy boy.
Okay. You win. But stow that gun away. The people here are very allergic to bullets.
Back on your feet, huh?
I wanted to say goodbye. On a forgive and forget basis.
Goodbye. But you shouldn't forget Olenek altogether.
I could say something appropriate at this point, but I don't think.
You know that wanted poster? They're looking for that American. He's here in the hospital. He's in Borodin's room.
By God, you're right.
Guard!
Hands up. You're Semyonov, the American agent. Come on, do something. Punch me. What's the matter? All right, I've got you. Stand up, Semyonov. Come on. You're under arrest, and this time you won't get away. Go on.
Get out of town!
There.
There's a roadblock. Go left. Come on.
What's going on?
Seal off the whole area.
But don't you realize this is a power plant? If there's any shooting, it could be very dangerous.
Yes, it sounds like shooting.
Come on, you listen there.
We have to go down.
They've got it blocked off.
Hurry. Come on. Come on, this way. Cover retreat.
This way. Head for the locomotive. Frank?
Yeah?
I got your lousy penicillin. Hey, jump! It'll never make it around this bend.
Can you save him?
Yes.
I think so.
What did you give him?
We're almost there. Ludmila, wake up. We have to get out of here. We'll have to jump. Do you think you can make it?
Yes, I think so.
Come on. It's that way.
Здравствуйте. We're on our way to the border. We need some food.
We'll pay money.
Make some tea for our friends and get them some bread and cheese.
Come on. Здравствуйте.
Who gave it to you?
They're waiting for you at the border.
You come with us. A little farther.
Come on.
Afghanistan. They have it sewed up. Look, up there. It looks like we do it the hard way. This looks perfect. Let's go.
It makes no sense whatsoever. Why do you think they came along this route?
It's one way they could go. They'll cross the border to Afghanistan. There they'll find protection.
Well, we couldn't have had better luck. Take her that way.
Right.
It's so quiet. I don't hear the dogs anymore.
Patrol 6 calling helicopter. This is Patrol 6 calling helicopter. Can you hear us? Patrol 6 calling helicopter. Can you hear us? We found footprints below the waterfall. Please alert all border patrols.
Lie lower. Over the waterfall. There. You're free to go now. Go home, friend. Go home. Go on.
You know what I'm going to do when I get to America? I'm going to build. That's right, I'm going to build a big house.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll build one for you and Ludmila, too.
Stand by to man the rudder.
Give it another push to get clear of those reeds.
They're escaping! 2 men and a woman! They're crossing the river! It's the Americans! The Americans!
The helicopter! The American spies are
They got hold of a raft! They're taking it across the river! Patrol 6 calling helicopter. Patrol 6 calling helicopter. We have just received word that the raft, the woman on it, is attempting to cross the river above the waterfall.
Turn it around and circle the waterfall. They won't get away now.
I hope they don't drown.
A smoke bomb. That's where they are.
Pavel! The helicopter!
Go down as low as you can. Here, you take the microfilm. Give it to the first American consulate you find. You understand me?
Get down! Here they come! Get down!
Get her out of here! Get her out of here!
Ludmila Barankova, you're under arrest. Ludmila Barankova, come along.